Terry in Austin, Texas.
And hello to you, Terry, from Austin, Texas. Full call November 7, Sierra Hotel, number 7 Superhuman, or number 7 Superham, however you want to state it. But anyway, how's your weather in Texas where you're at?
Well, Dan, it's 50 degrees and partly cloudy. We in the weird yo-yo weather time in Central Texas. It's supposed to get up to 60 tomorrow, and then Wednesday, I think the low is supposed to be down close to 20. So, you know, up to 90, down to 80, down to 60, and at night down to 20. You know, the plants are used to being carted in and out, and the dogs are used to spending a lot of time outside and then not so much time outside.
Okay, I've got you. Yeah, so I'm looking here at the forecast for where I'm at. It's supposed to get down right about freezing tonight, which will make for fun headed to work tomorrow. Supposed to get up in the upper 30s tomorrow night, just above freezing that night. Wednesday, so what, 35, 33, Thursday, 38, 34, Friday, 44, 5, Saturday, 54, 36, Sunday, 58, 43, and Monday, 60 and 48. So it looks like we're going to be on the upswing a bit. We'll see if we stay there or not in 7SH.
Dan, I heard you say that you have a new All-Star node that you're using. I'm interested in the handheld that you're using to get into that node, and also what brand node you're using. Back to you.
Oh, very good. Technically, I'm not on a handheld. I'm on what would be termed a mobile radio, but I mounted it in my shack, so I have dual VFO on it. It's an FTM 500 is the radio that I'm talking to you on. The All-Star node I put together, it's a mini PC. It's a Dell Y3040, I think. Hooked up to an all-scan URI 101, which goes out to a couple of Redivus HTs, and that's basically the setup. Loaded Debian 12 and then ASL, and I've just been kind of playing with it. I'm far from being a pro at it. I'm still trying to figure out. I know it can do a ton of stuff, and right now I'm just working on the basics.
Well, that's good. Right now I'm on a BTEC handheld into a Sherry Pi All-Star node. Of course, the Sherry Pi is hooked to a Raspberry Pi 4B microcomputer, I guess you'd call it. I want to let you know, though, that your audio is clipping. There are, a few audio dropouts, like perhaps it's clipping. It doesn't sound like there's any issue getting into, and there shouldn't be, getting into your All-Star node. So you might gain N5 RTC. Back to you.
Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. My URI does have a clipping icon. It does not appear to be lit. but I can turn down the gain. I'm not sure about turning it down on my mic. Maybe turn it down on the. Let me see if I can do that. If it resolves anything, give me just a sec.
N5 RTC standing by.
Is on standby for QSO. You got a moment? WB1DXN, Whiskey, Bravo 1, Delta, X-ray, November.
This is N5 RTC, Terry in Austin, Texas. Seven SH, if that was you, put your mic gain or whatever back where it was. Strength, but you know, I could hear audio down there, but it was like you were 2 blocks away talking to me. N5 RTC.
Okay, turn it back up a bit. How is it now?
Sounds good now, Dan. I think the station you were talking to previously, the one in the UK, mentioned that you've got some hum in the background. You know, maybe as simple as putting a ferrite core here and there in your system. You know, it's noticeable. It doesn't interfere with your voice. You're fully intelligible. QSL?
Roger, roger. Yeah, I've got the kit that I got. They sent me one small one, and I'll have to see if I can figure out what to clip it around. Unfortunately, the Dell Wise that I got was the 5-volt version. So I have the 3 power supply, one to each HT, and then I've got a separate one that runs to the Wise machine. So I'm not sure whether to ferrite those or ferrite the Ethernet cord or what the deal is. It doesn't help that it's sitting in a quasi RF environment. Well, I've got a computer and several other things. I may end up having to buy some more ferrites and clip them here, clip them there, maybe clip them everywhere.
My Sherry Pi node came with a ferrite cord to clip on the power supply. And really there was no power supply noise on the node before the ferrite clip on. I went on ahead and put it on anyway. So, it may be something as simple as just doing that one lead. But who knows, like you say, you're in an RF-rich environment and you may need a whole handful of ferrite cores. Back to you.
Well, for giggles and grin, I put it around the one that's running into the Wise machine. Not sure if there's any change on your side or not.
I'll tell you what, take it off, it again, and I'll tell you if it made any difference. I've got to be listening specifically to be able to help you there. Back to you.
Okay, so this is with it on. I'm going to go ahead and take it off and then make another transmission so you can compare. Okay, I went ahead and took it off. Any notable difference?
Yes, sir. So that's one place that you sure want to leave that choke. It did make a discernible. Just cleans up your signal. You know, it didn't sound bad before, but you know, if you're trying to put out the best signal possible, then you've certainly cut on the hum. Back to you.
Okay, well, I went ahead and put it back on, so you'll have to let me know whether that cut it back again or whether I did something else, moved something else, did something else. So I'll have to order up some more of those. My kit came with one, so you may have to go ahead and see about ordering a half dozen or so of those and clipping away and see what happens.
Old mind, is that choke on the lead or is it right now?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What were you asking?
Is that ferrite choke on the power lead right now, or did you take it off and left it off?
It's on the power lead right now.
Okay. Well, as I say, the hum was decreased discernibly. It's still in there. So, you know, if you want to get it absolutely the best you can, you could probably buy some more ferrite chokes. I've got a whole bag of them in my closet. I've got more ferrite chokes, I think, on things. I'm looking in my computer closet right now, and man, I must have spent a fortune on ferrite cores. Back to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to see what else I can find. Maybe I'll ping the gentleman that I bought the URI from to see where he would recommend that I get some, to ferrite everything up and see what happens.
Well, if you're anal retentive, that would be the thing to do. Otherwise, I think if it were me, I'd just leave it, unless I really, really, really wanted to mess around. But you're putting out a very good signal, very intelligible, full quieting. With that one little thing, you're putting out a signal that is fantastic.